WNTN Radio, welcome back to my show. This is your host, Viviana Dragani, and today I'm very excited to host a talented songstress. Her name is Raquel Kiaraa, and her latest album is nearing 1 million streams on Spotify. So, congratulations and welcome to our show, Raquel.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And actually, exciting news, I did hit over 1 million views. So we are over that 1 million mark. So lots to celebrate.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations once
Thank
more.
you.
So, we would like to know more about you. So, first of all, where are you from and how did you get into music?
Yes, I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Yay, Canada. So your neighbor. And it's a wild story how I got started. So I'm currently 35. I got started into music when I was 33 years old. I never sung before, never played any instrument.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yes, really. I just
I'm
decided that
impressed.
I just decided that, I love so much to write. And I had these books and books of all this poetry that I had written and just so many stories to tell. And my full-time job, I'm a coach. I own a gym with my partner, Michael. And, every day I coach, women and young girls to, believe in their goals, believe in the impossible and turn it into possible. And I thought, I live my life turning that same way of living onto myself. And, for me, it was about much more than the music. It was about empowering people to know they're enough to reach their goals, taking, the most unrealistic goal you could think of and putting myself in it and just challenging myself. And it's taken wings, I think, in so many fantastic ways that I could never even imagine. And, now I'm here, I've released an album and countless music videos, and it's being so well received. And to think, 2 or 3 years ago, I couldn't even carry a note. And I just got in touch with a great music teacher. I learned the piano just so I could understand how to write my own music. Producing and being a part of the process was very important to me. So fast forward 3 years later, and I'm doing it, and constantly learning, and there's lots of challenges along the way, but I wouldn't take it back for the world. So yeah.
Thank you. And let's talk about your stunning song and music video, Sweet Memory.
Yes. Well, that is probably the most on the album, um, song that speaks the most to me because it's really about how my journey ended up being in music. I first started out as an athlete growing up. So, 18 years of my life was dedicated towards playing basketball and running and, getting to that next professional level. And, unfortunately, I sustained a really bad injury in my 18th year going into, a year of recruiting and making it and making my dreams. And I wasn't able to play sports anymore because the injury was so severe. So Sweet Memory speaks about that and, the depression I faced and, feeling really alone and isolated and not knowing who you were. But at the same time, coming out of that and finding myself and balancing, that positive and negative, that fear to, doing and believing. And Sweet Memory speaks to that time and speaks very much to where I am today. And so even the music video emulated, that feeling of I want to portray the Ice Queen. And the Ice Queen to me was who I felt at that time. Inside I felt, this burning love and desire to be and do, but I felt so cold and alone and despair and just, wanting to fly and be something and do. And we've all, gotten to those points in our lives. So I think it speaks to so many people in that way. So yeah, it's a very special song to me.
Absolutely. And where do you see your musical career in 10 years from now?
Absolutely. Well, I just believe in dreaming big and to know where, I've gotten to in my life and, where I've gone to in the last 3 years with music. I feel like, the endless possibilities, they're all there. And I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. I want to, empower people through my music. Um, for me, it's more about, telling women that it doesn't matter where they are in their life. So many things are put against us to say, we can't do things. If you have children, you can't have goals. If you're at a certain place in your life, you have to stay there. I want them to know like we can do it, we can have it all, we can achieve it. And for me, it's continuing to create that platform to speak and help women know their worth just by acting it, and also by, you know, like being able to have a platform to say that to them. So that's what I see in more great music, more music videos, more inspiring stories, more, you know, content. I have so much in my mind, and endless books of written material. So the locomotive's gonna continue to move on.
Awesome, awesome. And what about your social media presence? How can people get in touch with you?
Yes, absolutely. So Instagram, just a big one. I mainly use that, and it's at Raquel Kiaraa, my name, double A at the end of Kiaraa, or they can do my they can go to my website as well, and it's raquelkiaraa.com. So very simple and easy.
Thank you. And the song we are going to play now is Love Got Me Sick. What inspired you to compose this song?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I think the title speaks for itself. Uh, you know, we've all experienced the highs and lows and the inconsistencies and consistencies of love. And, you know, I experienced so much in my 35 years here. And I think it's just a compilation of my own experiences matched with, as you know, musicians, we like to call ourselves storytellers. So, you know, it's stories from the people around me, my loved ones, and also myself, and then extrapolate that into, you know, a beautiful but very sad and heartbreaking love story.
Thank you so much, Raquel Kiaraa, for joining us today, and best of luck.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Love Got Me Sick now.